Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do our first 2025 Christmas Decorate With Me video where I talk about all the things I did to get our front two trees ready to go. I cannot wait to jump into today's video. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen. I love to share all things homemaking and I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you're returning, it is so great to see you. Okay, let's jump into today's video. So this year, much like every other year, I always go with a very traditional tree for Christmas, and I like to use the Balsam Hill Slims because they fit so beautifully in this room. Before we put anything on them, I like to spend at least a couple hours getting the tree nice and fluff before we start adding any of our ribbons and our ornaments. Then I will lay out all of the things that I plan on using for this space. I have many different ribbons I've collected over the years. I typically get them on sale after the season, so I was well stocked. And then I laid all our ornaments out. So some of this is actually for this tree, some of this is for a couple of our other trees. I always get a nice little basket of things I'll need, like wire cutters, some floral wire, which is always great to use for hanging heavier things, some scissors, and then obviously some hanging hooks. For this year, I went with a very beautiful plaid Christmas ribbon that was nice and wired so I could use it to kind of cascade down our Christmas tree. And I was tossed up between doing a satin, which has got a beautiful sheen to it, or something that felt a little bit more luxurious, which I went with the velvet. I love these. I wish I could have found it in a 6-inch, but I went ahead and just doubled this, and you'll see how beautifully it cascades down the tree. I like to use different ornaments of sizes and textures and colors that are all green, red, gold, just to keep things nice and simple. And I think this comes out beautiful. I start with the little ornaments at the top, and then I get larger as we get to the bottom, tucking in different shapes and sizes just to give it a little bit of variation throughout. So the first thing we're going to do is get the top of the tree done. These are 15-foot red fir balsam trees, and I always use scaffolding because it is really hard to go up and down the ladder while carrying all of this. So we actually have this just because my husband is in construction, and so it's very easy to just put it up, and then I can safely decorate the tree. The other thing you could do is take the tree in half and decorate it, then put it up top. But if you are working with a rather large tree, I highly recommend doing it as safely as possible, and this has always just been the way that made me feel safe. The first thing I'm going to do is add all of our ribbon. So I'm using 2 of the velvet red ribbon and just cascading it down at an angle, and then in the middle I will tuck in that plaid just to give it a little bit of a different texture and color. Then I will add all of the ornaments to this part. We'll pop the scaffolding down, and then I'll just go ahead and use our ladder for probably the bottom 10%. I do like that I can move it around. We were already planning on building a new couch in here, so luckily it didn't really bother the household to have it up. It was up for about 2 days. And then I found these really fun bows at HomeGoods, and I just thought they would look really fun up here. I think it turns out really beautiful. Not to mention I don't have 2 identical tree toppers, so I kind of like to keep things very symmetrical in this space. When we have our holiday Christmas party, Christmas morning, Christmas dinner, it's in this room with these trees. So I always like them to look really beautiful and just look really traditional and bring in that spirit of Christmas. So once I get both sides done, we will then start adding on all of our ornaments and really see the Christmas trees come to life. Been so lonely, wishing you could hold me now. I've been trying. I thought it'd be kind of fun to take a look at all of our past Christmas trees, or probably not all of them, but a lot of them, starting with 2014, going all the way up until last year. I feel like it's evolved so much, and it definitely changed when we had little kids, keeping, breakables and things like that off the tree. But as they've gotten older, we've been able to do much more, and I just have always loved decorating our family Christmas tree. I know I do a lot of other trees throughout the house, but this really is the one that we share all of our Christmas memories under. And I just think it's evolved so much over the years. I've always stuck to that very traditional feel, and it's just been really fun to share all of that here on YouTube. If you guys want to go and check out any of my Christmas decorating marathons, I also have a really great Christmas playlist that you can pop up on the TV. and just enjoy all of the Christmas music from my Christmas decorating videos while you are decorating with your family as well. But I thought it'd be kind of fun just to take a look back at all the trees that we've done together here on my channel.
Hurry, hurry, Mama's looking worried. Will the pie be ready in time? Papa's out getting a tree while my sister and me are writing verses and rhymes. Soon they will be here, same as every year. Everyone wants home for Christmas.
After I got all of the ribbon on, then I start adding the ornaments. I go in certain colors one at a time. So I'll start with the reds, then I'll move to golds, and then I like to pop in the mixed ones as well. And I always have my pets here to keep me company. If you guys want to give Marie a little love, give this video a thumbs up. She has been so good, hasn't climbed any of the trees this year, which I'm very proud of her. So once I get the kind of single colors, then I'll start mixing in some of these other ornaments like the plaid ones. I have all kinds of decorated ones that I get from Balsam Hill, and some of like the nicer ones will kind of tuck on the outside. So I kind of like to go from the inside out by color. That way they look symmetrical and everything kind of fills in at the same pace.
No matter if it's near or far, everyone wants home for Christmas. Wherever in the world they are, one after the other, knocking at the door. Here everybody's welcome, the rich and the poor. Kids play on the outside in the newly fallen snow, while the grown-ups
Tell us in the comments down below if you've started decorating for Christmas yet. I know that it's mid-November, but I'd love to know if you've started, and what are some of your favorite decor styles for decorating for the holidays? Are you more traditional, monochromatic, kind of farmhouse, Nordic? I just love all the different themes. I remember back at the Victorian, I used to have different themes in each room. I had a Great Gatsby tree, and we had always a traditional main tree, but then I had like a farmhouse style and a gingerbread one, and we did candy in the girls' room last year and the year before that, and it was really fun to do. We'll do that again this year. I probably won't film that, but I was thinking of maybe decorating the media room and putting some fun things in there. So if I do that, I'll definitely take you guys along with me. So basically how my channel works is I will film day in the life, where you'll kind of see a little bit of all of the decorating each day, and then I will compile into real like decorating videos like this one. For those of you who are just here for the decorating, I know many of you really just do enjoy that. Don't worry, I will always edit it down so that you can see just my decorating and get inspired, have fun, connect with other like-minded decor mamas down in the comments. But if you like the more day in the life, I got you covered. I'm right now trying to do basically day in the lives every single day, except days like today. We'll get this decorating video up, and then tomorrow we'll be back to all kinds of things. I have a refrigerator kitchen reset. We need to deep clean that baby. And then I had a little food prep we're doing. I have a bunch of little projects around the house we've got to get to do. So if you want to see that type of content, definitely hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you join my channel.
away from the blistering cold. Soon Santa will be here, the same as every year. Everyone wants home for Christmas. No matter if it's near or far, yeah.
touch I wanted to add to this space was kind of creating a little bit more warmth here on the mirror. In years past, I just put a wreath here, but this year I wanted to add just a little bit more. I felt like it was always kind of bare. So I'm going to add just a little bit of this garland. It is from Balsam Hill. It's the same one we're going to put on the staircase. And then I took a little bit of the elements from our trees and added to a wreath I already have, just so that it all kind of looks the same. And then I always like to do nostalgic things here on the mantle. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of garland on the mantle, but because I'm going to add our Santa here, I just decided to do the garland up top and then just add some of these beautiful little prints. I just love these different styles each year. I add a little bit of something new, and that bell print I got from Hobby Lobby I just think is so fun. And then these old nostalgic traditional nesting books I always like to use either in the bookshelf, or this year I decided to add it to this mantle decor because I just think it adds so much warmth, as if we're going to turn the fireplace on and have Santa read us one of these books on Christmas Eve. I just think this turns out really beautiful. Again, I love a very traditional Christmas decor style, so if you like that too, please feel free to use any of the items I have here. I will try to link everything down below. I do know the plaid ornaments did come from Hobby Lobby, so you're going to want to check those out soon. When I went in there's only a couple boxes left, so our Hobby Lobby actually didn't have that much compared to many of the other videos I've seen of what other folks have in their hometown. So I live in Napa, California. Ours is out in Fairfield, and it's a very good Hobby Lobby, but they just didn't have a lot of Christmas stuff this year. I was a little disappointed. But anyway, so the last thing I'm going to do is add some of the ornaments from, again, our Christmas tree. I held a couple back so we could tuck them into Santa's tree. I feel like this creates that same look and feel of everything else in the space, so everything kind of has continuity. But again, you could easily not do as much. You could leave the mantle open. You really just do whatever makes your heart happy. I think when it comes to decorating for a season or just for your own home, you're the one that has to live with it. So make sure it's something that you love and that is true to the way that you want to express yourself for those holidays, and don't worry about the rest.
That's something even the grown-ups can. The carrot for his nose. Let's call him Frosty. He'll be our friend. What does it matter if it's all pretend? Everyone wants home for Christmas. No matter if it's near or far. Everyone wants home for Christmas.
When it comes to layering seasonal decor, whether it's for Christmas, Halloween, or Easter, I really like my decor to tell a story. So I tend to spend a little extra time layering things so that when somebody walks over here, it's not just like one wreath or one piece of art. There's so much more to discover and find in all of this decor. I have books. I have some old bells that were my husband's grandmother's that I love to put out. I always tell the kids that it fell off Santa's sleigh, and Daddy's had them. We passed them down for years and years, and I love adding just some of these bells and just more nostalgic things to create a really beautiful story, as if this has been here all along.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be cool.
We we will for sure be coming back through here with some bows. I have some beautiful bells that I want to add. If you guys recall from last year, I had a kind of cascading of those bells that Hobby Lobby sells, the white and red ones. I'm thinking of spray painting the white ones gold this year, like an antique brass gold. I think would look really beautiful. And they come apart really easily. So my husband and I were talking about just gluing them closed because sometimes they flop open. They're not really well made in that sense. So I might be doing a little DIY on that. I was testing out some different brass golds that I can't wait to share with you. So if you like that type of stuff, definitely hit the subscribe button. Okay, guys, our front room for Christmas 2025 is officially done. I love how these trees turned out. Honestly, I feel like this is the best year I have ever done on these trees. I know they seem like a lot, but when you're in the space, they kind of give this grandeur to the room that makes it doesn't feel overwhelming. Honestly, I kind of wish I had a little bit more. I was thinking of adding some red ribbon to the curtains. I think would look really pretty. I also have some bells I might add. I don't know, but we have a whole lot more to get done. I have a tablescape to get done, the staircase, the bookshelf, the entryway, the front porch, and the kitchen, breakfast nook, and our family room. Oh, not to mention our bedroom. And I'm probably going to still do the bathroom. I really want to put up that beautiful Christmas plaid and see how it looks on the walls. But I still have my little pets here giving me lots of love and motivation. So if you want to give them some love, give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next video real soon. We will continue doing our day in the life videos and our Christmas 2025 decorate with me's. So definitely subscribe and join the fun. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video real soon. Bye.
Wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas, I only want